All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We moved locations. We are in Dallas, Texas, and sitting in the hotel lobby this morning, hanging out, getting ready to grab some breakfast and had to head back over to Job Tread. We got in midday yesterday in time to see catch Steve speak a little bit and meet the Job Tread team. So just hang out here a little bit, let people grab up the link and get on. Let's see here. Pop in the chat when you jump on. Let me know how you're doing. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning, Wendy. Good company down here this morning. We had some fun, didn't we? We had a good week in Memphis. Took a lot of photos, met a lot of people, had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. Wendy hadn't planned on saying much about her t-shirts, but Bubba brought her right up front, made her get cringy, as she says, and talk to people, talk in front of people, and pitch her stuff. So it was good to see. And she did a good job. I'm proud of her. It was fun. Um, yeah, but then we flew out of there early yesterday morning and came into Dallas Love Field. And Bailey picked us up, shot us over here to the hotel, and I ran over, got the last part of Steve's talk to the Job Tread boot camp, which was great. So, Roy Dial, good to see you. Happy Friday, guys. What is going on? Hop in the chat. How you doing on a scale of 1 to 10? Coffee going? Uh, yeah, we got here yesterday about it was 12:20. Went to check in. And guys, like, yeah, the room's all ready. Unfortunately, I have to hit you for a $50 early check-in fee because it's before 2. I'm like, dude, really? Come on, man. And you a medallion member? I said, yeah, I think so. Whatever. I'm a whatever member you have to be treated well. They had to have their $50. Let's see. Uh, I got pretty quiet because I was we were tired. I was like, all right. But hey, here's a free breakfast. I'm gonna go have about $50 breakfast here. How you guys doing this morning? How's the week been? What do you have for wins? Hop in the chat. How you doing? How you doing on a scale of 1 to 10? We've been able to maintain the 8 a.m. Eastern time frame pretty well, haven't we, Wendy? It's maybe just the 2 days in the airport. I think we've been a little bit sideways, but it's gone well. So 7 a.m. here, 8 a.m. Eastern. So it's going pretty good. So anyway, we've had a good time, good trip. Headed back tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Get back and see if the dogs still recognize us. They're at I call it the spa at my brother Rick and sister-in-law Sherry for the week. So eating like kings and enjoying life. So we go grab them up when we get back and yeah, then the focus kind of for us really turns toward Thanksgiving. So it's coming on us, guys. Got to see Bailey for a little bit yesterday. We're gonna go grab dinner with she and Tyler tonight. Did miss meeting her friend Abby, who's wanted to meet Abby because she's the one doing the dating stuff. She and Bailey been doing a lot, so to connect with her. But next time, so I'll be out a bunch. So anyway, guys, I wanted to continue my contractors playbook for growth 10-day series today. And yesterday we talked about knowing your numbers, and today something that goes with that we talk about is pricing with confidence, not fear. And this is a good one for me because I used to love it when somebody would say, "Yeah, shop. Hey, can you just sharpen the pencil a little bit?" Sherry says, "I'll put them on notice. Spa time's almost over for this day." Yeah, and Tuck's just toweling off, getting out of the shower and hanging out. I'm sure Sherry doesn't mess around though. She tells Tuck, "Go back to bed, buddy. It's not time to get up yet." Yeah, what's up, Baba? I look tired. Thank you. I am tired. You wore me out, my friend. You wore me out. Um, hotel beds, and pillows, and different things. Yeah, but it's all good. We're living the dream. So, but it's time to come home. So it's good to get away. Good to come back. Matt and Sarah, a bunch of great people, a lot of good stories, a lot of laughs. My face hurts. Um, but yeah, it's been fun. Time to come home. So, guys, with regard to pricing, if you don't build profit into your price, all you're doing is building stress into your life. Ask me how I know. Most contractors, entrepreneurs even, don't have a pricing problem. They've got a confidence problem. They're not confident. They price based on what they think the client can afford. I've literally done this. I'd be pricing something up and total it up. Don't even look at the number till it's over. And let's just say it's 101,000. The first thing that used to pop into my mind is how can I get that under 100? How can I get that under 100? Right? Why? Why should I just arbitrarily just donate a couple grand to somebody when it's really just a reflection of the actual price, right? Good morning, Matthew Padron. Good to see you, my friend. Great video yesterday. Good to see you doing that. You know I love it. So, um, yeah, instead of pricing what the job actually requires, people price what you think the client can afford, and that's just backwards, right? You got to price what your business truly needs. Confidence isn't a personality trait; it's the byproduct of knowing your numbers, trusting your value. Okay, guys, you'll eat next week. Okay, don't price from a place of scarcity. Okay, you'll eat next week. You'll be fine. I ask myself this all the time: what's the worst that can happen? You know, and I've priced jobs too where I'm like, okay, well, I don't care if I really don't care if I get this job or not. I'm gonna price it really where it needs to be. And boy, I know they're not going to go for it. And present the price, and they said, when can you start? I'm like, wow, if I had taken 20% off that, like I was negotiating with myself on, I'd be working for 20% less. So don't do that. Victor Anthony, good morning. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, Dave Howard, good to see you, buddy. What's happening? How you guys doing this morning? Good to see a bunch of you on here. Just popped on Instagram. I don't know if anybody's there yet. Nope. We're so Instagram non-famous. Yeah, guys, I'll never forget the day I lost money on a project that I worked my butt off on, right? I was proud of it, came out nice. Client loved it. Um, and the dust settled and I did some job costing on it. I realized I pretty much worked for free. Um, that's not a good feeling. It's a sinking, pit in your stomach. Yeah, money came in, money came out, but at the end of the day, there was nothing left on the table. Um, you know, no net profit. And because I priced with fear, not facts. I wanted the job. I wanted the relationship. I wanted them to like me. I wanted the yes. I wanted to be able to come home and tell the family, hey, I got a good sized job, you know. So I played that game that every struggling contractor plays. And I was, hey, let me sharpen that pencil real quick. Oh, we could probably do this. We could do a little extra here. You know what? We're here anyway. We don't really need to. We can just bury that change order in here. We don't. We're good. It'll all be fine. I hope you like me, right? And I look back and wonder sometimes how much money I lost or didn't get because I was trying to be a nice guy. You know, that those moments of weakness, excuse me, cost me thousands of dollars. And that's when I learned that you don't win by being the cheapest. You win by being the most confident and clear. In selling your value, knowing your worth. Profit's not something you hope to make. It's something you prepare to make. Okay, guys, I have a favorite bumper sticker. It's a Waylon Jennings bumper sticker. It's inside my bike case because I liked it. I saved it. It said, "This is not a dress rehearsal. We are professionals, and this is the big time." Okay, I like that because you guys are professionals. If you're operating as a contractor, an entrepreneur, you're in people's homes, you're doing projects. You're a professional. You deserve to be paid for it. Bubba says, Wendy, don't forget Bubba Palooza 2026, dates and location released soon. He's already on to next year. Yeah. We're going to see Bailey today. Don't forget, she does a great job with social media. She doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to try to get her over and introduce her to the Job Tread team today. They always ask about her. I'm always talking about it, of course. So don't forget, speaking of Job Tread Connect is January 14th through the 16th, right here in Dallas. Come on out and check that out. I think they're capping it at about 1,200 people. So Bubba the Bubba WWDV bumper sticker is your favorite. Yeah, What would Bubba do? Yeah, that was great. Bubba showed up with a box full of shirts for everybody, and he took a group pic. Um, it's now circulating the internet. I'm sure going viral on all platforms. Yeah, guys, charge what you're worth. Charge what you're worth. Um, when you price from emotion, or fear, or worry, or scarcity, or hey, I don't know if I'm going to eat next week. You're going to undercharge every single time. Okay, um, based on uh, what would happen if you priced based on job cost? Like this is what it costs. Don't look at the number till the end and commit to yourself. You're not changing it. How about labor burden? Do you know that? You know what it costs you to actually employ people, overhead allocation. What's the check you get to write to stay in business every month, whether you do a project or not? Okay. And your required project margin, which you'll get from knowing those other numbers. Okay. When you know your numbers, you're going to price like a professional. Okay. And I love the sharpening the pencil thing, right? The moment you start negotiating against yourself, you've already lost. You've already lost. You know, you're just teaching the client that your price is negotiable, that you don't believe in your value, and that you're operating from pressure and probably chaos. Okay. Professionals don't discount their confidence. Okay. They don't apologize for their price, and they don't, and they're not unclear about it. They just explain it with clarity. Okay. Bubba says, just might make money. That just might make money. Wouldn't that be a crazy idea? Yeah. Yo, Dan Bennett. Nice job, Dan. Coming in at 10 after. Getting better all the time. Good morning, brother. I miss you already. It was fun. We had a good time, didn't we? Yeah. Wendy says, join the movement, spread more love and kindness in the world today. Check out the love and kindness threads on Etsy. The website is scrolling across the bottom until Bubba elbows Wendy out of the way with his 2026 uh, Bubba Palooza website and post. We'll get that up soon. Tim Catroni coming in hot. Good to see you, buddy. How are you? It's good to spend some time with you. Yeah, I miss you guys. You know, it's funny. Man, we spend like I get out of the vehicle at the airport. Bubba dropped us off. I said, see you in a couple of weeks. I don't know where. We'll probably, you know, I see you guys more than I see some of the local friends that I have, which is cool. So, guys, cheap pricing attracts bad clients. That's all there is to it. You end up having to rush through your jobs. Your guys don't like doing the work. Um, it's unprofitable, and you're gonna burn out. You're gonna hate your business. So don't do that. Okay, take it from somebody who knows. And I've done it. You know, when I get on I call it doing my live every day. Get on here. I hope you realize it's not. I'm not coming from a place of, oh, I did all this stuff right, and I did so awesome in business all those years. There was so much I could have done better. So much been done. Um, and I guess the way that I feel like I can level set that is to try to help you guys avoid some of the mistakes that I did well at times. Yeah, pretty well. Learned a lot. Could have done better if I had dialed in on some of the stuff that I talked about today. Um, just kind of paid attention. So it's an hour earlier actually. Yeah. Yeah, it is. We're central, right? It's 8 a.m. Eastern. So I think we're right. So yeah, if you price confidently, guys, you're going to attract. You're gonna be respected. Okay. Uh, Tim Petroni's on here. I know Tim doesn't discount his pricing. I know Tim just is like, hey, you know, it'd be crazy if we had a conversation about what this might cost. Oh, he drops it on it. That's what it is. And if you don't want Tim's stuff, that's okay. He's gonna be fine. Okay, you're gonna get better clients when you do that. You're gonna be able to predict your profit. And wouldn't it be crazy if you could plot out some long-term growth, knowing that you're going to be around in a couple of years? Okay, your price is your positioning. Make it something you can hang your hat on. Right. So ask yourself today, where are you pricing with fear instead of confidence? Hey, where am I pricing with fear instead of confidence? Where do I need to have more confidence in my pricing? Hey, if I raise my prices 10 to 15%, what would change in my business? Run those numbers. Go back, we're getting toward the end of the year. Go back, look at everything you've done this year. What would another 10 or 15% mean to you? And wouldn't you like to deposit that in your checking account? What would it feel like to never discount your work again? And why not? Don't you deserve to make a reasonable living? Stan Schofield joined us. Good to see you, buddy. on Instagram. Stan's in full blown hunting mode right now. Yeah, Wendy says the Mid South Pond retreat was awesome. Made friends, memories. Most of all, learned from some amazing speakers. Don't miss 2026. The dates will be out soon. Yeah, looking forward to it, Bob. I think everybody had a great time. So learned a lot of takeaways. Okay. Yeah, guys, ask yourself those questions. Where am I pricing with fear? What would happen if I raised my prices a little bit? Doesn't have to be. You don't have to double your prices. Think about this equation though. If you had 100 clients and you doubled your price and lost 50 of them, you make the exact same money and do half as much work. I know you don't all have service-based businesses and monthly recurring revenue, all of that, but that's a very good indication of the fact that you might be working too cheaply for too many people. Okay. Yeah, reprice one job today using your true numbers. No guesswork. Okay. Look at the margin and look at what you should be charging, what you need to charge to stay in business. Don't you want to be around in 4 or 5 years to warranty your work? Okay. Doing that one exercise probably will change your future pricing forever. If you need me, let me know. If you want to chat on the phone about it, I'm happy to chat with you. Okay. You don't deserve to work for free, guys. I did it a lot. Never felt good. You know, I would go into something. I'm like, oh, we're gonna hit a home run on this, and then it's nothing but a street fight the entire job, trying to hold on to profit and fight your way out the door. It's not a good feeling, and you don't deserve that. You deserve better. Okay, you don't deserve to apologize for your worth. You don't deserve to chase profit or grovel for your last check. Okay, you deserve to create something that will feed your family and maybe create some legacy down the road. Okay. So pop a fist bump in the chat if maybe that helped you. Maybe I made you a little uncomfortable about your pricing. Make sure you're charging what you're worth. Guys, it's more expensive than ever to be in business. Whether it's insurance or work comp, uh, all the stuff, materials, just getting around, vehicles, you name it. Okay. And the job has to reflect what it actually costs to do it. Okay. So say to yourself, say it out loud. I am pricing with confidence. Okay. With me now on 3. No. Guys, tomorrow we're going to talk about lead flow, quality versus quantity, right? We're going to talk about why, excuse me, some contractors drown in leads, okay? While others build predictable, profitable pipelines with fewer and better clients, okay? And there's some people on this call that know a lot about this, Tim Petroni and Baba Hogan. These guys are running their businesses and running them well. So, guys, stay in the room. There's people around here that want you to win. I appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic day. We're gonna pop over to the Job Tread boot camp here shortly, and we had a great dinner last night with Eric Fortenberry and the team. And we're gonna go in. They're gonna take a group picture, maybe grab lunch with those guys today, hang out a little bit, make some connections, and just see some people. So, and then it's wheels up for home tomorrow morning. Dinner tonight with Bailey and Tyler. We're excited about that. And Wendy's been a trooper. And this, I'm going all the time when I'm here. So it's she said sometimes I look at her, I'm like, oh, she's doing nothing left. We gotta get home. So Juan Carlos, good to see you, buddy. Where you been? Good to see you on the call. Guys, share this out. Share it out. Appreciate it. Share this with as many people as you can. Really, really just trying to help as many people as I can get better at life and business. I don't know it all, but I'm old enough to have made a few mistakes. Maybe can help you avoid a few. I've got a pretty good group of friends that can help you as well. So, guys, I appreciate it. We're gonna eat some breakfast and have a great day. It's gonna be sunny and 80 here today. Gonna have to get some shots on. All right, love you guys. We'll see you. Talk to you soon.